10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the afternoon edition of Blood Eagle Entertainment. I am your host, Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the afternoon of Thursday, June 13th, 2019. This afternoon, I was planning on playing some Elder Scrolls Online, but I got an itch underneath my skin, very, very itchy, and the itch is telling me I have to play some Star Citizen. So we're going to be hopping into some Star Citizen this afternoon and having a bit of fun with it. We will be returning to ESO. I do promise that. But I just really want to get some Star Citizen in today. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So without further ado, let's hop in and have some fun. Shall we? Oh, I guess I need to move myself a bit. Guy. Rip him over here like so and drop him right about there. A good spot, I can't tell. It looks like I need. Right. Maybe up any bit. I need to come up. They need to give me like numbers, right? Numbers in for this thing. I can get everything in the proper order every time. Make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so the last time we played Star Citizen, we were able to get some missions done. I actually made back all the money that I'd spent, which made me very happy. Today we are going to try messing with the Origin ships. We're going to try a whole bunch of... I don't know, what did I get? Chair had some weirdness on it. We're going to try messing around with the Origin ships again, including the 325A, a ship that I bought. We're also going to be messing around with some delivery missions. I don't think we'll be doing much in the way of trading yet. I don't know. I guess we could try a trading run just to see whether or not we can make some money out of it. Might be kind of fun to maybe see if possibly we can do a trading run without dying or having everything explode on us. Okay, so first things first, we'll get rid of that. Server seems to be running pretty decently from what I can tell. Talking, a good thing. That usually is how you start off in a good way. By having things actually work, right? So am I crazy or is it... I'm not crazy. It keeps on freezing every once in a while. Why is it freezing? So often, just a micro freeze. I'm sitting here going through and kind of trying to figure out why. So there's no micro freeze on my end at all. It's just stream. You know, I switched over to the what the heck do you call it? That other thing, the new InVec coding. And I'm wondering if maybe I made a mistake by switching over to the new InVec coding. Possibly, maybe messed up on that. Maybe I should go back to the legacy. See if it'll work a little bit better. Okay, so that is CRUL1 to Yella. You know, let's take this one real quick. We're gonna try this real fast with the 325A. Am I still wearing my same outfit? I am indeed wearing the exact same outfits. Okay, so that's all working good. Let's try the 325A and see what happens. I don't know how many of my ships now have to be recalled. That one has to be recalled. And that one has to be recalled. What else we got? Looks like everything else is in good spots, so let's take the 325A. run with it, see if it's running a little bit better. Maybe.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Easier 2. We're going to see whether or not the 325A is going to be willing to let me live today, or if it is going to kill me. If it kills me, then we'll know that I did the wrong thing. That'll be the easiest and quickest way to find out whether or not it's working or not, as intended. Second. There we go. Okay, so we are going to find out whether or not I get a ladder death. Not. Everything goes smoothly. My hope is smoothly. Okay, here's test number 1. Ladder comes out. And I haven't died. I haven't died. I didn't die. Woo! Always a good first step. I'm going to CRU L1.
Origin jump warps at your service. Core system operational. Engines active. Engines power low. Launch complete. Landing gear raised.
See, because I got to go out there, it's making me go ahead and... Hey, what's going on?
Howdy.
Pete. Uh-oh. Push to talk quit working.
Yeah, I've never actually used push talk to talk before, so that's why I had to get that.
Yeah, I had a push to talk set on my Hostess on my right stick, and when I was playing American Truck Simulator the other day, every time I turned on my left blinker, one of my guildies said that my Discord was firing off, so they kept on hearing snippets. So I went into Discord and I shut off what I thought was the right one, and I guess it affected both of them. How in the world can I tell one to do it and one?
In the Discord setting, I imagine. I don't really know.
Key is... Well, I'll just have to see whether or not my turn signal goes off next time I try to play American Trucks. See if it happens again. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just
I was supposed to be playing some ESO this afternoon, but I'm going to be streaming Star Citizen tomorrow anyways. But after, I don't know, I just got the itch to play today, so. Hard life, too many games to play, not enough time.
Hang on, I gotta change my settings here because this isn't working for me. This push to talk thing. Just a second.
Yeah, I've been using middle mouse button for the last 20 years. Okay, so now we're gonna see if I can get out of the ship without it breaking. My suit's leaking.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Alright, controls should work out better. I was trying to use my side mouse button, but you know that's my back button for browser,
Oh, gotcha.
and I was like auto walking when I didn't want to. So anyway, I had to change it. I changed again.
Ew, this is okay. Oh, it did crash, you son of a. Yeah, I've been using middle mouse button for the last 20 years, and as soon as I get into a game, if they have middle mouse button about anything, very first thing, the middle mouse button is just. What do you think chances are to actually put back in my ship?
I don't know if that would work. Obviously it would work, but um, I like to be able to. What finger do you use? Your middle finger, I guess.
Oh no, my
Your pointer.
yeah. I just I mean if I'm in the middle of fighting or something and I'm attacking, then I just won't push the button.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing so important for me to say that I can't wait that 1 second or whatever. Although I have used my middle finger in a great way. If I have to. Pop up the thing. Put up the thing. Show me the thing. Do the thing. Anytime now. Anytime you want to do the thing. There it is. Okay, let's see if it puts me back. Don't touch any buttons at all. Keep my hands off of everything. Hope that maybe it'll go through without any trouble. See? I'll believe it when it happens, kind of deal. All I'm gonna do is wait for the blue box that says hit your left bracket. I'm gonna hit my left bracket, cross my fingers. I'm gonna hope. I need to wipe my computer. I still have not wiped my computer, but I really do need. Oh crap, I think it might have worked. So what ships do you run with in Star Citizen?
There we go. Freelancer is what I bought a long time ago. I started off with
Ah,
the 300 series, but I went ahead and upgraded to Freelancer, and I was gonna keep going, but I want to earn that stuff in the game. So
yeah, we've actually got a member of our guild who has more than $1,000 into it. Uh, just bought a second account not very long ago because he actually put all that money in there due to the fact that he wanted to support the game but has ships in the.
oh yeah, I gotta change this button too. Now I keep pulling out my crate guy every
Testing
time I
one,
hit it.
two, three. Test, test, test. Testing. I think my mic is too far away or I'm too far away from my mic, one of the two. Trying to get the right amount of. Don't tell me I'm going to loop. Yeah, it sucks. There's not a whole lot of buttons that are left open for stuff like that, you know? Ah,
Yeah, ESO takes a lot of buttons. Star
yeah, it
Citizen
can.
does as well.
Yes, Star Citizen absolutely does. Okay, I'm obviously
I
not
need to
going
go
to get
ahead
in.
and update the game. I haven't been on since I guess a little after 3.5 came online.
Yeah, they just put out 3.5.1 last Thursday, and there is an Origin event going on right now where you can fly all the Origin ships for free. It's already on live, by the way. And
Nice.
3.5.1 actually brought out the new 300 series, which are pretty nice. And the customization. Oh, Jesus, the customization.
Yeah, I can't get I just I don't know if it's because that was the first ship that I pledged for or what, but there's just something I just don't really like the new 300 series. It doesn't do anything for me. Like I can see why other people do like it. It's just I don't know. I can't get my head around the aesthetic of it.
I'm a huge Origin fan, and I definitely like what they did to the new 300 series. To me, it feels more like what it's supposed to be, meaning more like a luxury ship.
Right. I
I
think it's because
mean,
of the snub nose. I think it's kind of like snub nosed now. Maybe
yeah,
that's what it is that I don't like about it. It's just maybe I ought to log in and jump in one, see what
you got
see
time.
what's.
I think it goes till the 20th of June, so you got till the 20th of June to fly them all. Yeah, I was trying to find a ship because I do put so many hours into the game, and I have issues from time to time with certain ships and what they do with them and how they work. I was looking for a ship that had a cockpit that I could actually walk a delivery box in the back of without having to have any trouble. I bought a new Avenger Titan used exactly for that purpose, but I hate the Avenger Titan so much because the cockpit looks like you're flying the 1970s space shuttle. It's just so bad. So I'm like, I have to get rid of this. I can't keep it. So when the 300i came out, I'm like, you know what? The 300i has a cabin, and I could put a box in it. Screw it, I'll get a 300i. So I bought a 300i, knowing sooner or later I would end up upgrading it because I owned a 300 like you did back way back in the day, like 2013 or 14. And I knew I was going to end up upgrading to another 300i. There was no doubt in my mind about it because I like the Origin ships. They're my favorite ones, but they're so expensive for so little that they do. Like the 600i, in my particular opinion, is completely worthless and so expensive. But it's worthless.
Yeah, that was another one that I never really got that interested in even seeing.
It's gorgeous. It's just worthless. I mean, it sounds amazing. It feels amazing. It's absolutely just cool as hell, except for being worthless.
Yeah, that's what it'll be for, is just, running people around for fun, I guess, doing events on it and stuff.
Well, the Explorer version, the that one's kind of kick ass, but I'm not into the exploration part of it. There's only so many things for you to explore, and there's gonna be a crap ton of people playing, and it's all gonna be explored in the first like 10 days. And then what are you supposed to do with exploring ships?
Yeah, hopefully they find some kind of mechanic. I know that with the explorations, you're going to be able to find new wormholes and stuff. That'll be kind of cool.
That's what I've heard, but I don't
Yeah.
know how that works exactly.
Yeah, nobody does yet. Um, yeah, imagine they're just gonna, they're gonna spawn in
Seal into
different
Walla,
wormholes and stuff, and you
Seal into
gotta
Lyria,
navigate them and all that business, all the data
Hurston,
to the UE or whoever else you want to. I don't know,
Gorn.
maybe that's what I've heard. We'll see
Yeah.
how it actually.
Um.
I
Well, I
want
guess I
the
might just pick something.
like my what I want to work up to is the Aquila. I really like that ship. I thought that was cool.
Let's see. That's an exploration version.
Yeah, right. I'm into the exploration stuff. Even
Are you?
in ESO a little bit. Yeah, I enjoy playing solo
Oh
every
no
once in
no
a
no
while.
no 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 no
Just
no!
wandering around and finding new stuff.
I do not need it that fast. Keep going.
Might even be able to scan the surface of planets and find new caves and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and there's no telling exactly what they're. Oh, that's kind of. Oh, never mind. Screw it. I'll pay it anyways. Okay, 1 minute 40 seconds.
Downloading the update right now.
Yeah, it'll only take you a minute.
You inspired me.
I mean, it's pretty nice changes. It was really smooth when they first released it. Then for like 5 or 6 days or 3 or 4 days, it was kind of, I don't know. We were having all kinds of weird trouble. and now it seems to have smoothed out. I'm guessing because it's also been a free fly week. So I think everybody was pouring in.
Oh, is free to fly over now? Or
I think it is over soon, maybe? I don't know. Let me see.
yeah, I imagine at the beginning everybody's pouring in, and then it's kind of tapered off at this point.
Star Citizen June free fly week. Let's see. Free fly. I think today might be the last one. It says from now until the 13th of June, every Origin ship currently in the verse is free to fly for all backers. Compact X85X, reworked 300 series, ultra high performance 50, and the epitome of luxury exploration. To see on another thing, it said that it was going till the 20th. So I think maybe if you are a backer and playing, then you can all till the 20th of June. And if you're not, then you can fly the game.
Oh yeah, so the Origin event is till the 20th, but the free fly
Yeah.
was for the yeah, makes sense.
Guessing. You got to give the people who've actually paid for the game, a chance to not have to do everybody else. Although that sounds very elitist, but you know what I mean.
No, I get it. Because
oh yeah, let's grab.
I don't
this
know.
one.
I've never actually been on during a free fly event, so I don't know how
It's
crazy it gets. But I imagine it's not.
Yeah, it is nuts. There was a guy with I don't know how in the hell he got one, but there was a guy with a hammerhead the other day who ran into a 600i and blew it up. Ran into 2 ships on the pad, ran over me, and I found myself in the middle of space trying to swim back to Port Olisar. It was crazy. Of course, that guy had a hammerhead, so there's no way in the world it was a free fly guy,
Yeah, he just wanted to log on and stir some stuff up.
Unless it was somebody who was new for the free fly, and his
Your
buddy's
ship
like,
has
"Here,
been
man,
delivered
take
to
my
the
ship,
following
try this
landing
out."
pad.
And then the guy just ran over everybody. T07. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. So we're going to Damar's Shubin Outpost this time. Yeah, a lot of the core of Diwali has backed the game. Many of us, anywhere from $35 to $34,000, and everything in between. And we're
that's
very
crazy, man.
Well, the guy that's doing it though has lots of money and a job where he has no family, no ties or anything, and gets paid just ridiculous amounts of money for what he does.
That's awesome. I mean, if you can get away with it,
that's how I look at it.
definitely no judgment here. I'm glad there's people like that out there, because that makes it easier for them to make the game for us too.
Well, and he's a very team oriented guy, so he owns 2 of every ship in the game, I think. But he's very much a Diwali loyalist. So to give you an idea, he bought for our guild headquarters. He bought a javelin for the guild. So we have our own javelin. And then as far as all of his ships go, what he's going to do is he's going to loan out all of his ships to guild members. So like, let's say that you want to try mining. So what you do is you say, hey, I want to borrow your mining ship. He loans it out to you, and all you have to do is just make sure that it's repaired fully. Bring it back to him. That's it.
Complete.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right? Kind of guilty to have, right?
Yeah.
Landing gear raised.
Okay, so 50,000.
Yeah, all I have is a freelancer. Most of my money came from
Freelance is a good ship.
I've been subscriber since basically.
See, I have not subscribed because I only subscribe to games that are complete.
Activated.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. It's I don't know, it's just something I like to do.
They're changing the whole subscription thing. It's supposed to get really, really good starting next month. I may actually start subscribing after that. But have you still been a subscriber up to recently?
Yeah.
Then you got all kinds of nice stuff waiting for you.
Yeah, my hangar is gonna be about as nice as you can get it right off launch.
Right. Yeah, you got full sets of armor and shit that nobody else has any access to.
Quantum drive.
Yeah, supposedly
Activated.
it's
Yeah.
the last month was the very end
I'd-
of the current armor set, and then after this
I
coming
love
month,
those
it's
are
gonna get
sweet.
really good.
So I just got the last of the rust, so I got
Yeah,
the full rust now. I don't know what comes next.
Quantum
I don't know,
drive.
whatever it is supposed to be so amazing that I'm thinking about possibly subscribing. It's just gonna be hard for me to justify doing it. So, like subscribing in ESO, no brainer. You get all kinds of crap for it. The game's out, you get to enjoy it all. But subscribing for a game that's not out is kind of hard for me. We're gonna see whether or not I can put the box in my 325A. See whether or not we can actually go with it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I'm
weird.
hoping.
I just appreciate the way that they do their and stuff and
Yeah.
um, all that. That's basically why I do it. I started doing it anyway, and then I've kind of gotten distracted. But just keep it going because
You want to support the backing of the game.
yeah.
I mean, I tell new people all the time,
That's
you know,
what it's
people that are
supposed
asking me about Star Citizen, if Chris Roberts can pull off what he wants to do with this game, it will be the greatest video game ever created.
Yeah,
Tall order, but yeah.
sure. Whatever happens, I've enjoyed the ride. So
Landing gear.
Yeah, I tell people
deployed.
straight up, I feel like I've gotten my $2,000 worth out of the game so far. Really do. I know, there's lots of detractors and lots of people that are white knighting it and everything else, but to me, the way I look at it is as long as I log in every new
Landing
patch and I
complete.
feel like there's a significant improvement over what I played
Engines
last time,
inactive.
I'm good.
yeah, haters gonna hate. That's a saying for a reason.
Right? Okay, let's see if this ladder kills me. Doesn't? Golden. The last 3 times I tried to use my 325A, it killed me. So I started using I switched my my freelancer to the freelancer max. And so today's my first day using the 325 since Tuesday? Monday? Monday. I think Monday.
Nice.
And it did not kill me all the way here. And I have to admit, the custom created 325 is gorgeous. God, it's
Yeah, what'd you say? There's some kind of customization system in there now?
only on the 300s.
Just-
So they
Okay.
put in the first iteration. If you go to the website real quick while you're waiting, you can actually click on customize the ship. And you can see all the customization to it. There's the paint jobs, weapons, the whole 9 yards. I mean, you get to literally make your 300 blah like however you want.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is. I mean, it costs you some money. So a 325 fully outfitted the way that I wanted, instead of being $70, ended up being $111. But
Yeah,
what
I'll st-
the
like
most
I said,
expensive thing.
I think I'm done giving monies for ships at this point. I'll see what happens. From
Well,
now
especially
on,
if you
but,
plan on starting as a lowly guy with a single ship, makes total sense.
Yeah, freelancer. I feel like I already have a leg up.
Freelancer's a great starting ship.
I'm gonna be able to make a ton of money from doing space trucking while learning the game and stuff.
Yep.
And then I got my son. I got him my son's account that I bought for him when he was like 5, I guess.
Now he's 30.
He's got a yeah, right.
He's 30. Got a successful
Um,
business, wife, 3 kids.
Yeah. So he'll hopefully he'll be my turret operator while
Oh yeah,
when he's not in
absolutely.
his own ship. I went ahead and got him a ship too, so he's
My
got his own
wife.
account and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I did for my wife. My wife has no intention to fly whatsoever, but I bought her an account, her own ship, and then she runs around and flies with me.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe,
looking
maybe,
forward to the
maybe.
like some semblance of so I can build myself another computer and give him this one. He doesn't really have a computer yet. He's only 10, so I haven't,
Right.
I've
Oh, it was so
been
good.
skating by with the Xbox and stuff for him.
Wait, did that just... What the... I'm going to try it. We're going to find out what happens. I'm going to try and see if it stays in there. If it does, so be it. If it doesn't, then I'll stop and pick it up and put it inside.
So you have a Diwali org, I imagine, in
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I might have to send over a request to that too, maybe.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know how you guys deal with that.
Family is family. You join us in one game, you're with us in every game you want to be with.
Engines active. Engines power low.
Okay, so
Launch complete.
going to
Landing gear raised.
nope, it's on the see, that's what I was wondering.
Landing gear deployed.
It was too much to ask for.
Landing complete.
I thought maybe, just maybe, but it was not to be. It worked on the PTU. Guess it doesn't work anymore. So the new 300 series actually has cargo things underneath it. So on the PTU,
the little belly that drops down.
yeah, well, depending on which one you have, you either have one large belly, one small belly, or both the large and small belly together, depending on which ship you have. So in the PTU, you could take the little delivery boxes and actually put them inside of that and close it up. It was awesome. And now that it's on live, it no longer works. I was just trying it again to see if maybe it'd fix something the last few days.
What happens? Does it just fall through the... Like
well,
when you
so
raise the lift?
It was, but just a moment ago when I did it and I raised the lift, it did not fall through and it stayed inside. But as soon as I took off, it fell through. I mean, it's no big deal. I can still put it in the cab with me, so it's not that big of it. More annoying than anything. What am I supposed to... Let me know before you hop in. I'll see. Actually, I guess we can see the thing now. See, I can do it right off the website.
Hey, I'm gonna delve on ESO right this second.
Oh, no
That
problem.
might
All I
have
need
things.
is just your name.
Oh,
I can...
same as this Trog, TRAWGG.
Enter. Huh.
Hang on, let me double check.
GG. Oh, maybe because I'm... No, I got it right. Thought I had it backwards. Hey, Sega, welcome back. Sorry, man. I was going to play ESO this afternoon, but I was itching for Star Citizen, so I kind of had to.
My internet is painfully slow when I'm downloading.
We just got to make that delve hard, I bet.
Single G, TRAWG.
Ah. There we go. It looks like a cat. Knife in it. Axe?
Yeah. and a gun and a poison bottle.
Okay, well, at least I got
He's
the
my
right one.
suicide cat.
Test squad. Oh, I have to kick
Oh yeah.
you. No, they're fine. I have no problems with or against them at all in any way.
This is something I joined years ago, back when they were
Not
first starting out.
huge. They're absolutely phenomenally large now.
Yeah, they weren't when I joined. They weren't that big.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I do a lot of Reddit stuff, so that's how I found them. I was
I,
actually a part of Tactical Advance at first. I don't know if you've heard of them.
I have
Um,
not.
yeah, he used to do a lot of. He was one of the first YouTubers to do like ship videos where he would,
Ah, gotcha.
like walk around the video and give you a tour of all the ships back when there was only like
Right.
5 of them. Um, but he ended up making a pretty big org too. But I ended up dropping out of that one. Joined Test, and that was before you could have more than one. I think, if I remember right. I might be wrong on that, but
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I see how to invite you to our station. And
I think you gotta do it through the Spectrum or whatever. Hang on, I'll try to figure it out.
it says I'm following you. See who your organization is. I don't know why they have to make everything so hard. Make any sense?
And they're ironing the kinks out of that nonsense too.
Supposedly, hopefully. Star Citizen, how to invite someone to your organization. I had to go Google it. So, Groovy Star Citizen, easy way to blah, 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 blah. Contacts, add somebody to your contact. Did not help me at all.
The problem is it's changed so many times that even if you find
Yes.
a guide, the chances are it's not going to be accurate anymore.
Yeah, Turbulent has made everything better in the way that Microsoft has made Windows better.
What's your user handle?
Blood Eagle, just same as my real name.
Do I remember that there was an underscore there or something?
Oh no, just my real name, no ENT or just BLOODEAGLE. Yeah, so it looks like Test is the largest organization in Star Citizen now. Clicked on
Wow,
organizations
crazy.
thinking maybe I could invite you there. And at the bottom it says largest is Test, Explore, and the Corporation. And there's most active. These are hardcore. Hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
I have no idea. I have no idea how to invite you. Oh. You're also
And
following me. Maybe I can do it now?
I just sent you a friend's request. I don't know about following, but
I think that is the friend thing. Or is it? How did you send me a friend request?
through Spectrum, I did I searched your name on Spectrum. Sent a
Underneath
friend request.
underneath contacts?
I hang on a second. Yeah, so on Spectrum on the far right, there's a friends tab, and I just hit add, and then typed in your username.
Okay, when you say Spectrum, you're talking about the forums, not the website. You're talking about the
So if you
website,
go to
not
the
the
main,
forums.
if you go to the main website, yeah, and go to community, and then it'll a little another little thing will drop down there. You just click on Spectrum. That's where I'm at. And then also community,
Community.
you can go to organizations. Maybe that's how I'll find you.
Community Spectrum. Oh yeah, okay. So that is Spectrum. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any friends. All I have on the main one is the forum and the chat lobbies.
On the very top
Ah, I see.
bar, yeah, there's just like a little person.
Yeah, I think that those is only. I think that's only in Spectrum only.
Oh, okay, so that won't link up to the character, I guess. They do make it difficult, don't they?
Yeah. So in the main website, on the main website, if you click on your account where it says account, that drop down that pops down where it says contacts, if you just put in Blood Eagle and then hit enter, it'll bring up my name, and then there's a thing that says follow, and follow. That makes us friends on the actual game.
Okay. Wait, all
As
right, say
far
that one
as
more time. Hit go to account, then go
yep,
to
click on it.
my
Click on account
contacts.
and see where it says contacts right beneath that, right beneath where it says
Yeah.
settings by hanger. So you just type in Blood Eagle, then hit enter, and knowing my real name, there'll be 5,000 people who all have the name Blood Eagle. So mine is the one that looks like an eagle's head with fire behind it, or a glowing sun fire thing. And then just hit follow. That's it.
There we go.
Download.
Followed.
Yeah, so now, according to the game, we're friends, which if we were to log in, you would see me and see what server I'm on and all that kind of crap. And we can group up and all that stuff. As far as getting you into the organization, what do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhinoceros? Elefino.
Ah,
Pretty much what I got right now.
hey, you got me beat by about
A friends list?
two no 200,000 accounts. You're about 200,000 accounts ahead of me. You know, because you're 74,000. I think I'm 310 or something like that.
Yeah, I was there at the very very beginning. So day one, that's how many people had already pledged before me. Isn't that
Oh
crazy?
wow, yeah, I hadn't heard about it until afterward.
How to
I'm a
invite
total
someone to
space
your
nerd though, so as soon
organization
as I
in
did hear
Star
about it, I
Citizen.
jumped right on it.
I'm with you. I play this. I play Elite Dangerous. Anything space, I'm all in it. Ah, I found something about organizations. Join. So you can actually join us through our thing is going to tell me.
I can do it. I think if I just found the join button. This push to talk is driving me nuts. I keep hitting. I guess it's
Oh,
the find thing.
I can fix it for you if you need it. Hold on one second. I don't do it for very many people, but I'll do it.
For what? What? Oh, so I don't need to use push to talk? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, and it's done. So just go into your voice settings and just shut off or turn it back over to voice activated. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
Nice.
you read our welcome page. There's a reason why we
Yeah.
force everybody to use.
No,
But I'm
I
not.
totally get it because some people are idiots and they just yes, I totally understand the need for it.
But I can't hear anything behind you at all, so I'm guessing that the only that yours off.
Yeah, I'm in a very quiet room right now. My son's upstairs asleep. My other two are at school.
Okay, so hopefully you were able to join us because I still am obviously too much of an idiot to run this thing and you had a.
Yeah, I'm fixing the push to talk thing, and then I'm gonna go through and actually request a
Guess I should
invite or whatever.
probably make sure. Okay, I'm going here.
There we go.
I'm already on Daymar. Yella. Okay, so let me get out of here and start flying. Sorry about that.
All right, that's better.
Launch
Okay, let's see
complete.
what we got now.
Landing
Oh,
gear raised.
I've got to get into the habit. Yep, I got to get in the habit of not doing that. That is killing me.
There we go.
Every time.
Request has been sent. I don't know how that's going to look
Okay,
on your
let me grab
end,
you real
but
quick. That part, at least, I know how to operate.
what does PMC stand for? It says PMC, regular, and role play.
Private military company.
Gotcha.
I.e. I can
Escort
manage,
services.
amongst others, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
No problem. Goodness sakes. Okay. Now I can actually move. Oh, there are days, Segov. There are days. How is there nothing at all for me to click on? Eager Flats.
All right, back.
There's OM1. Welcome back. I figured out how to invite you.
You figured it out.
I did. So I have to invite people the same way that I have to accept people. So even though I'm the leader of the organization, I'm not allowed to just go to my own account where it says organizations and accept people. No, that doesn't work like that. Sorry. You have to go to where your actual organization is at, drill into your organization, find the application or the requests feature of your organization, then you can invite or accept people only from there. That's it. I'll have to remember that for the next time.
I wonder if that's to kind of combat people from just spam inviting everybody like they used to.
Possibly, it could be. Yeah, I know that was pretty bad on time.
Yeah, that got frustrating.
Yeah, we
Or
never
not really
get into all that
frustrating,
crap.
but just a nuisance.
Yeah, we're not really the type of people to
Quantum drive activated.
participate in those kind of antics.
Quality over quantity, right?
That's how we've always believed. Although I swear in ESO it doesn't feel like that. We've had I have literally like 20 new applications a day.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts. I can't believe how many people we have applying now.
I don't know. I mean, you guys popped up on my main screen like 3 down. So.
Did we really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder
So
why.
I was searching through the the guild finder or whatever, um just looking for
Something to fit.
yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that sentence for a second, but
We were like the third down. That's crazy.
yeah.
I'm feeling a little weird. There we go. Jesus. Maybe that's the reason why I'm getting so many. So I wonder what criteria makes us be so high on the list. Because when we came back, there were 4 of us that came back to play the game,
Activated.
and we had I think 73 members. So 3 of them or 4 of them were active, and 69 of them were inactive, and had been for many, many years.
Jeez.
So it was just 4 of us. So the elsewhere thing drops, and they're like, "Hey, we have this new guild recruitment feature, and you can click on the guild recruitment feature and list your guild." I'm like, "Sure, why not? I guess." Not like anybody's going to click on it, because trying to get people for a guild is impossible.
Mm.
And so, in other games like WoW and Final Fantasy 14, shit like that.
Right.
So I'm like, getting people for guilds impossible. It's just going to be 4 of us having some fun, whatever, no big deal.
Activated.
So I put our guild up there, and I probably recruited out in the zones, for a couple of days, and got maybe 10 people. And then one day I log on, there's 12 applications. The next day there's 37 applications. After that, there's 6 applications. And now every time I log on, there's at least 4, and usually about 12 to 20.
Yeah, so I just went through to see what I did. You were like 3rd or 4th down on the group
Quantum drive
PvE. I mean, not group.
deactivated.
What did it say? Yeah, group PvE. Because
Really?
you can kind of look through the
Yeah.
different categories or whatever. Yeah, you're like 3rd, 4th down on that.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm
Oh, here
happy
you
about
are.
it.
Let's see, you're 6th down on it right now.
Huh.
Group PvE for me. Even though I'm in the guild, it's still showing.
Still
me,
shows on there?
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says you have 113 active members. I don't know what the criteria for active is, but
I'm guessing, that sounds about right. Because, like I said, we have, I think today when I accepted the new folk, I think we had about 167. And, well, no, 70 or 69 of those would be, so I guess we'd have about 100 active. So I'm not sure what it counts as active. But for us, I mean, we're all about helping new people and helping people that haven't played in a while or have ever played at all. That's more of our deal. So, we're pretty much accepting of anyone as long as they show some modicum of intelligence. A little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit.
yeah.
So I put on our application.
Landing gear deployed.
Tell us something about you.
Active. Engines. Power low.
Put on there, tell us something about you. Blank applications will be immediately rejected, and I probably get rid of 5 to 10 blank applications a day.
Just because they're not reading the stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
funny.
if you don't have a few seconds to actually read through the guild that you're supposedly wanting to join, we sure don't have a room for you. Even the folks we do have, though, I mean, like I said, we've got like 100 new people in the last 2
Landing
weeks,
complete.
which is crazy to me. But even out of those new people,
Inactive.
I would say on average we have maybe 15 who've actually come into Discord, and
really?
maybe 18 that have actually said something in guild, and of those 18, those 15 were on Discord. So there's maybe 3 people who have not been on Discord who actually say something in the guild.
Yeah, I think some people just spam new guilds just so they can, have people to port to.
It could be
You know what I
because
mean?
I actually had 3 people who were like, "Oh my god," and they filled it out. It was really awesome. Like, "Oh my god, this guild seems like the greatest thing ever. I think you guys would be a perfect fit. Blah blah blah. My name is Joel. I'm 47 and blah, etc etc etc." And this is like me after me not playing for 4 hours. I go to invite and it says this person's the maximum number of kills allowed. I'm like, well, obviously you didn't think we were that amazing.
Yeah, I think that's probably a lot of it. Like I said, just people just
Yeah.
getting as many names as they can on their guild roster so they can port to where they want to go to.
Quite possibly. I mean, if that's what they're up to, then shame on them. All I can say. But I mean, hell, we've actually got we've got plans for our guild and getting everybody to group together and do dungeon trials and have some fun. You can go out into Cyrodiil and do some group RVR content.
Yeah, that'd be kind of neat.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
don't really do PvP that much, but I'll
Most
give
of
it a
us don't.
shot.
But the RVR is different. Have you ever played Guild Wars 2 at all?
Yeah, I played it when it launched, but not for long.
So it's like the World versus World in Guild Wars 2. So
Mhm.
it's three factions all fighting each other in a big, area with castles, and a lot of fun. Especially if you're like in a guild group together, it can be a whole.
Yeah, I can see that. You get a bunch of people all kind of sharing the same goal is better than just random people playing together.
Well, and you also have, so Cyrodiil is more than just go out and beat the other guy in the face. There's actual zones out there and quests to do, and um, sky shards to farm, and delves, and whole 9 yards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like its own zone, complete with all of its own stuff, including achievements, the whole 9 yards.
Hmm.
Okay, so now let's try. Sealan to Lyria. Sealan to. Wait, so this one? Sealan to Riker Memorial.
Man, I need to change my double tap to roll settings.
Now
I just rolled right off of a bridge on
this is
accident.
Yella to Lyria.
Yeah, this game is very different than when I left it. It's a lot of fun. They did a good job.
Yeah, the one Tamriel was a huge on Walla. Sealan for Riker Memorial. Amar to Lyria. Amar to Walla. What do I got right now? Right now I've got Sealan to Riker. Okay, so that one's going to Lyria. That one's going to Riker. So I got 2 going to Lyria. Let me see if any more are going to Lyria. Thought. Going to? This one's going to Walla. This one's going to Lyria. There we go. Okay, so I know I've got 1 on Yella, which is where I'm at now. Let's go. That's Sealan. Sealan. Yella. Let's do that one first. We're going to try to do all this in the origin. I don't know if I should. Yeah, I feel like I should maybe switch this out for the big ship. With all those boxes, 1 ladder death, and I'm done. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this, and we're going to pick up the one shipment I have here. We're going to take this 1 shipment with us over to Port Olisar. Switch this ship out for the Freelancer, and then use the Freelancer to do the missions. Let's do it that way. I just took 5 delivery missions at once. All of them coming near Port Olisar or Crusader, and going over to ArcCorp. Should be fun.
Engines active.
If I can do them all, I'll get about 28,000 credits for them.
Jeez.
If I can do them.
Launch complete.
What's
Landing
gonna stop
gear
you from doing?
raised.
Server crash, dying on a ladder,
Oh, gotcha.
stuff like that. Bugs. As long as there's no bugs, it'll be easy peasy, no problem at all. But I'm asking for a lot there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people who gets pissed off about bugs and stuff. But it is
All part of the game right now.
currently. There not a single... Ah, there we go. There's no orbital markers anywhere? That's Grim Hex. Technically, Grim Hex would work. 632 kilometers. That's only 93 kilometers. Okay, let's go there. 93,000 kilometers.
Quantum drive activated.
Then I'll switch the sucker around and go back the other way.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Come on, you. Come on. I have no markers at all. I can go to yellow. Ah, I see. Okay. Go to yellow then.
Quantum drive activated.
Why am I going sideways? I don't understand.
Quantum drive deactivated.
I'm in my 325A, but I'm afraid of having a ladder death. So I'm on yellow right now, so I'm gonna pick up the one box I have on yellow, head back to Port Olisar, get rid of my 325A and grab my Freelancer Max, and then go pick up all the other boxes before I head over. And see if I can turn them all in.
Lots of steps on that one.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, the complexity of it, if it goes through, will be a lot of fun, and make for an interesting stream. I know there's a lot of ifs there.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Such a beautiful ship. It really is. Good looking ship. Probably get back in here before I end up smacking into the planet somewhere. We can get rid of that real quick. How's your afternoon going, Sigov? Pretty good?
The boss of this delve is hiding from me.
Landing gear deployed.
Just think, man, tomorrow's Friday. Unless you have some sort of another implementation to do. Ah, I got you.
Hydrogen fuel 75%.
Playing hooky, huh?
Landing complete. Engines inactive.
Right. Hope I didn't kill myself by moving.
Ah, found him. Gosh darn it.
I think I'm about to blow out the door or something. Okay, so picking up a box here. Heading back to Port Olisar with this box. I really do like the look of that ship. Honestly. Honestly do. I picked a very good color. And my wife wanted me to go with the fancy blue. Thought my color was ugly. I wasn't trying to drop it, but I think my character moved right at the wrong time or something.
Engines. Active engines. Power low.
Already down to 74%.
Launch complete. Landing gear raised.
I don't even know what that is. I don't want to travel there if I don't know what it is. I'll
Quantum
support
drive
Olisar.
activated.
Okay, so we're going to go back and grab the Max, I believe. Then after that, I think...
Deactivated.
The hell?
Weapons deactivated. Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational.
That was a little weird. I've come out of Quantum more than once and had that happen. Come out of Quantum, I'm just kind of going sideways. Just kind of scooting across.
Landing gear deployed.
It's for some clearance to land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Be right about yonder.
Automated. Landing complete.
Okay, so get up. I'm going to go ahead and
Landing
refuel
complete.
this thing.
Have a pleasant stay.
It actually works. Oh, it's actually working. I'll be damned.
Hydrogen fuel 100%.
Very cool. That makes me happy.
Launch complete.
No, no, no.
Landing complete.
carry this with me. I get the freelancer. I put this ship away. Look at ship. Okay, so I will be claiming origin, ripping out the with the max. Much more ship than I need.
It's quite
but
a list. I'm looking at your
your
business.
Yeah, hold on a second here. I'll show you again.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yeah, and half of them damn things are bullets. Loners. Let me see. So the Saber's mine, the Warden's mine, the F-7C Hornet is a loner for something. The Cartu-All is a loner for the Banu Defender. The Nox is mine. The Buccaneer is a loner for... I have no idea. Caterpillar's mine. Dragonfly's mine. Merlin is... I'm not sure at this point. The Max is mine. Yeah. One of the Prospectors is mine. I have no idea what the other... Oh, I think the other Prospector is a loner for that... that tug that they put out. The one that has like the super awesome tractor beam tow truck is what I call it. I think that's the loner for that. The Reliant Core and the Tana are mine. Misk Starfarer is the loner for my Banu Merchantman. The 300 I is because of the Origin thing. The 315P is because of the Origin thing. The 325A is mine. 350R is Origin loner. 600I Touring and regular are both part of the Origin thing. The 85X Limited is part of the Origin thing, as is the M50. Then I think the Aurora LN is mine, the MR is mine, and there's a Constellation Andromeda down there, but it always, there it goes. Oh, if I have to do it like three, there it is, at the very bottom. Yes, I got lots of loner ships, lots of them.
Yeah, if I ever buy anything else, it'll either be a Nox Dragonfly or the Tumbril. Although
I've got all of those.
Do you?
Yeah, I own all of the ground ones.
Looks really good.
Yeah, I bought all three of them. Not only because I'm a motorcyclist anyways, so I wanted to have the motorcycle, but also because they're essentially $35 LTI tokens. I can use, if I end up not wanting all three of them, I can always end up upgrading one of them to anything else and keep my LTI, which I thought was awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was a.
Yeah, so if you buy something really cheap,
way to
it's
get
got
extra LTI.
Exactly. So if you let's say that you want a Cutlass Black, and obviously you only get 3 months insurance. That thing. I know, isn't it awesome? I call it wide bottom. I love it. It's great, and I like the engine nacelles on it a lot better too. The double engines. I mean, in the front of it looks exactly the same. So up until you get to right behind the guns, it's exactly the same. And then right behind the guns is where it blossoms out.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it doesn't look like an Airstream trailer, too. Most people don't even know what an Airstream trailer is, but I'm 44, I know.
Yeah, the just like stainless steel trailers, right?
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
I mean, they're awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want a ship that looks like one.
I kind of miss the. Hang on a second. I kind of miss the stairs coming out of the front leg. I mean, I know why they
You still have
changed
it.
it, and it's
Oh,
better.
yeah, right.
It's
You're talking about the
it's
old one.
better now. Yeah, I'm talking about the one where the ships actually came out, or the stairs actually
Yeah.
came out of the bottom of the thing. That was so awesome.
But it was so impossible to work around people. If anybody was coming up while you were trying to get in the cockpit, and it was
Yep.
so bad. But it was
Yep.
so cool. It really was.
Logistically crappy, but just I don't know. I liked that. I thought that was pretty cool because it
Yeah,
was
somebody
unique, you know.
somebody asked the other day about the new Mustang, and they're like, is there any chance to get the old original one because I like the way it looked better? And they're like, nope, sorry, think about
Landing
it.
gear
You
up.
cannot have it anymore. Yeah, I'll show you this Max at the better angle here. It's just got such a wide ass on it. Love it.
Oh my
Really do.
gosh. Yeah, it's so funny.
Just so good. Only thing I don't like about it, which is the same thing that I've actually owned and gotten rid of the Freelancer about 6 times. And I've owned and gotten rid of the Cutlass
Yeah.
about 6 times. And the reason why is, like I said, all of my ships, I have one ship that is a single person ship, and that is my Saber. That is my personal fighter. Every single other ship I own is designed for me and my wife to fly together, or me and guild members to fly together. So up to, X amount of people.
All right.
The only thing I don't like about the Freelancer, the reason why I got rid of it, is the gun is there, and then they put this weird looking spoiler thing where you cannot aim forward with that gun. You just can't. The spoiler doesn't do anything. It's just a bonnet.
Is it
but
like that on the standard one as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that gun is only made to face backwards, the sides, and that's it. Well, and if your nose is down, then you can kind of face up like that above it, but that's it.
Right.
The Cutlass, the original Cutlass, the reason why I got rid of it was because its turret did face everywhere, which was awesome, but the turret itself was closed in, and all you had was like this little itty bitty window to look through, and that was it. As you turned around, you just had this little tiny window. And my wife's like, I feel claustrophobic. I don't like it. So when they redid the Cutlass, the turret, they put windows on the sides, and the turret was 1,000 times better. So I immediately switched my Freelancer to a Cutlass. But the other big thing I like about my ships is I like them to have utility. And to me, it means I can fight in it, I can haul in it, I can do missions in it, I can multiplay in it, I can single play in it, but I also want to be able to sleep, eat, and shit in it. I don't care if I take a bath and if I take a shower in it. I can take a shower at any space station, but I do want to eat, sleep, and shit in it. And the Cutlass, they ripped out the bathroom. I mean, don't get me wrong, the bathroom. Yeah. So the only thing the Cutlass has now is it has a what you would call a living quarters right behind the pilot and co-pilot, but it just has 2 beds and a locker for weapons, and that's it. No food preparator, no place to eat, no place to sit and eat, no shitter, no shower, just beds. So I got rid of it. And now I'm back to this, which has a full kitchen, bathroom, 4 beds.
Yeah, I believe that Cutlass will be able to defend itself a little better than the Freelancer will, though.
I don't know. The Freelancer, actually now, because the guns are completely in front of all of that hardware back there, I don't know how good it would do, but I know that they're not squeamish, the Freelancer. Okay, so my question is, where am I?
Yeah, they hit hard. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, mine has different weapons on it, so I haven't even tried this thing in battle because the fighting right now is so jacked up.
Yeah,
I've just been doing delivery.
Playable right now.
No, it really isn't.
Or at least it wasn't a couple months ago.
So the other day I was in my 325A, which is an interdiction ship, so you expect it to be a total badass, right? And there was a Buccaneer and a Cutlass NPCs that I was up against. I took out the Cutlass pretty fast with some good shots. Just got lucky. And then I spent almost 40 minutes trying to kill that stupid Buccaneer. Because as I was looking at it, the Buccaneer's doing this. It's just going all over the place, and and there's no way I can line up a shot, and it's just moving everywhere. And it took me 40 minutes to kill it. I was so angry by the time I was done. I was so angry. I'm done. That's
It
it.
just stutters around all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
That's why I
Okay,
never
so
got
this
into
one
any of the combat
is
missions. Even
Damar.
they'll fix it though. They'll get it all.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have,
It's just
and while they
gotta get
do,
that server side streamer stuff.
yeah, and while they fix it, I'll go do delivery missions.
That's right.
I have no problem with it at all. That's Damar Seelan. That is Seelan. That is Seelan. Okay, so let's do Damar first. Damar first. So now, and I like the feel of the freelancer as far as it just feels like a big pregnant buffalo that you've got to somehow control.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum on it and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, you
it's
really
kinda-
can.
Or the weight.
Quantum travel engaged.
Plus, it's nice going from the freelancer to like a fighter and just feeling the difference.
Feels so different, yeah. My favorite ship in the game, like by far, my very, very most favoriteest ship ever is probably the most worthless ship ever, and that's the Reliance. I love the Reliance.
Oh yeah.
Reliant Core, Reliant Tana. It's just a completely worthless ship, and if you fly one, you're just asking for somebody to kill you. But I just love it so much.
Yeah, I did a free flight on one or something like that. Oh no, I think it was the PTU. I was flying it around when you can fly everything.
Yeah.
Um, so I didn't spend a lot of time in it, but it's kind of a neat.
Yeah, if you
it's
ever
a
want
neat
to fly one,
idea.
let me know. I'll
Again,
pull it
it's
out.
very unique.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I love the B-Wing. The B-Wing is my favorite ship in Star Wars Galaxy's Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
And the same guy who designed the original B-Wing came on board to RSI or CIG and actually designed the core. And you can tell, I mean, because it kind of feels the same. So it's as close as I get to flying a B-Wing, Star Citizen. And it's just such a kick-ass ship. But my most useful ship, or my vote for the most useful ship flyable in game right now, has got to be the Constellation.
Oh yeah.
You can
versatile.
solo play in it. Yep, you can solo play in it. You can group play in it. You can haul a bunch of crap. You can haul one box. Got sleeping quarters, eating quarters. And it's just a really useful ship. It's big, but it's very
Jack of
useful.
all trades. Yeah.
The nice thing about this particular freelancer that I'm in right now over that one, though, is, believe it or not, it actually hauls more, which is crazy. But it also can fit on a smaller pad, whereas the Constellation can only fit on that medium-sized pad.
Oh right.
Whereas this one can fit on the smaller pads. So no matter where you go, you can always park this thing. I expect in the future that'll probably be a thing. Well, actually, it already kind of is. I tried to pull out the 600i at Grimhex, and it's like, sorry, you can't pull out anything that big here. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I also kind of like the feel of the ship because it kind of makes me feel like I'm driving an actual space truck.
Yeah.
Because it has sort of the same field of view.
They said that. Well, I mean, I've heard. I don't know how accurate it is, but that's going to be like the biggest ship, or the biggest ship that'll be able to fit through the smallest wormholes.
Yes. Yep.
So that's why I like having that thing around.
Which makes it ultra useful.
Yeah.
Same thing with that whole small pad thing. Why not? Why in the world take a Connie when you can have something that fits on the small pad that hauls even more than a Connie?
Landing gear down.
The next patch, 3.6, is going to be awesome. That's where they're putting in the hover mechanics, of which I feel like I've already got a major advantage over many people, because whenever I try to fly and land, I always try to do it, properly, instead of what they call the sniffing dog. feel like I'm gonna have a
Sniffing
heat.
dog.
Here, are you looking at my stream?
I can in just a second.
Let me know when you're looking.
Get into a safe spot here. All right.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, right here. Good.
Okay, so when
I'm on
you
you.
when you see me staring right at the ground, this is the
Mhm.
sniffing dog. It's when people are looking for their landing spot. Oh,
Right.
back down. So that's how they're looking at their landing spot.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you can't do that because it is, not feasible in real
Yeah.
physics.
Yeah. It's.
So with all the new stuff they got coming in, you're actually going to have to. It's actually going to work like a helicopter. So if you pitch forward, your ship is just going to start moving forward because that's how it works. So it's going to be very much like a helicopter anywhere you have atmosphere.
That's gonna be
Thank
cool.
you so very much, Antonian Paladin. Appreciate
Yeah,
that. It was very kind
I
of
like
you.
all that realism stuff that they put in this thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, what time is it? Oh shit. All right. All right, man. I gotta get my kids off the bus, so I will talk at you later.
I'll be here for about another 3 hours before. Well, actually, probably 3.5 hours before my wife starts dinner.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you around. I don't know if I'm going to be back on today or not. We'll see.
No problem. I'm here every day. Like in Discord, I'm in here every single day.
All right. Well, I'll see you around then.
See you, man. Welcome to the guild.
All right. Bye. Hey, thanks. Bye.
Engines
Okay,
off.
so now it is not going bad at all. Not even a little bit. Trying to see how many boxes I can cram in this thing and deliver all at once. If I'm lucky. Oh wow, did you see all that dust kick up? That was awesome. Yeah, I really should close that, but I'm the only one here, so I don't think I'm gonna have any problems. I'm going to... no, I'm pretty good, actually. Unfortunately, the stuff that I'm doing, nobody can really do with me because they don't have the systems in the game yet where you can share these types of quests with other people, which kind of sucks. But I'm looking forward to it when they finally do get it in. I really am. Oh no, I don't get anybody shooting at me or anything when this kind of stuff happens. It really is just a whole bunch of logistics. But I do appreciate the offer. Okay, so that is number 2. How about those for hydraulics? Okay, so next we're going to seal him. I have lots of them. Although this list is not proper right now. I need to go through and fix it, actually. Let's see. There it goes. That's not right, though. Let's see. What is not right in that anymore? I no longer have the Mustang Alpha. I no longer have... Actually, I got all the rest of those. I guess I need... Oh, I guess I have some more. I have some new ones to add. That's what I've got. I got new ships I need to add.
Engines on. Thrusters power low.
Definitely got some work to do.
Landing gear up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I cannot wait for my merchantman. Really can't. My fleet consists of all ships that my wife and I can use to do a multitude of things. I only have a couple of ships that are dedicated to one thing or another. I do love my Warden. I am not gonna lie. That is the one ship I will probably never ever get rid of, like ever. Okay, that's yellow, so I need to go to. We're going to Sealand next. Accepted. That one is Sealand. One of them is here. Where am I headed? Where the hell am I going? I don't know. Well, you know the Warden's getting remade for next patch, right? So the Warden is going to be even better than it was before. I cannot wait for. Yeah, the Warden is getting not completely redone. The Warden is getting the interior reshaped and a wider. Yeah, I'll find it for you here in just a second. Think of. Check this out. Oh, you may think I was talking about the Warden in ESO. Yeah, I just realized what you were thinking. No, I just realized it. Sorry about that. Stupid streamer playing multiple video games. What the hell's wrong with him? Seriously, Jesus. Messing people up with his stupid terms.
Quantum travel engaged.
No, I think the Warden in ESO is perfect just like it is. But the Warden in Star Citizen needed a little bit of an update.
Quantum travel complete.
Just a little bit.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, so I know I've got one from Gallet Farms. Looks like I got 5 boxes that are all going.
Quantum travel engaged.
That's not too bad.
Engines off.
But oh,
Engines on. Thrusters power low.
wish I could figure out what exactly is going on there. There we go, right there. I like how they made this thing kind of look a little bit dingy. You know what I mean? It doesn't look all clean and proper like you just bought it and drove off the lot. Looks like it's been used. Not misused, but used.
Caution, thrusters overheating. Engines off.
Stop turning off my engines.
Thruster power low.
Ooh, look at that. That's how you counteract that kind of crap right there.
Landing gear down.
Spin that beast around and thrust the other direction. I guess that guy just wanted to come in and tell me about all those ships and leave, I guess. When somebody comes in and immediately tells you they want to come to your server and help you, fortunately red flags go up immediately for me. That tells me red flags go up for me immediately. I mean, the guy may not, the guy might have been totally harmless, but I don't know. My brain's just like, they want to blow you out of the sky.
Landing successful. Engines off.
He may not have had any evil intentions whatsoever, for all I know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Like you're walking down a long hallway. But I did good. Do 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 do. Picking up. Hajime Toland. Comes up with these names because some of these names are pretty decent sounding. Hey, don't start that. That mail already? Ah. That would be mail already. What? How's that guy doing at my front door? Guy at my front door, pointing at my one of my bushes, talking to my mailman, asking him if it was poisonous. Why don't you just eat one, buddy? You let me know. Can't stand for stuff to not be properly placed. That's better, okay. I guess I should see where the next one's at. That one is on Okay, so this one I've got. Gallet Family Farms on Sealand. Gallet Family Farms on Sealand. Turn back in and go back and get this sucker. Yep, sure enough. Tell me all of them are here. That'd be great. I can definitely do that. That'd make my life a whole lot easier. Once you go get these 8 boxes at Gallet Family Farms on Sealand, deliver them all to here, and we'll pay you for all of them separately. Sure. It's going to be a moneymaker if this works. So far, everything has been as smooth as I could hope for. That one right there. Put it here then. And let's go see what the last one is. Okay, so that is Gallet, Yella, Terra Mills Hydro Farm. Terra Mills Hydro Farm. Terra Mills Hydro Farm will be my last one.
Flare armed. Engines on. Thrusters power low. Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
I was looking at an atmosphere right there. Now we need Terra Mills. Terra Mills. Should be that one. Terra Mills Hydro Farm. That one. Come on. My work.
Weapon system off. Systems on.
I've seen it. Yeah, let me try stepping out. Back here. Around, walk back. Works now.
Flare armed.
So, clear route. Accepted. Back. Shut down on me, game.
Quantum travel.
Sometimes these things are picky. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes they're picky. I don't know why.
Quantum travel complete.
Then I gotta figure out who's going where across the universe, and then we gotta go there. About 25, maybe?
Caution, thrusters overheating.
Not bad there, Mr. Eagle. Not bad at all.
Landing gear down.
That, I figured, was the easiest way to slow myself down. That's inside my own ship. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's try that out.
Landing successful. Engines off.
That, that didn't make any sense at all. My backup camera showed me the inside of my own ship. And open sesame. Here, so I'm not worry about it. It opened for a moment. Now it's not like anybody can hide in there or anything. I think they already showed off inside Star Citizen for the day. As soon as we start flying, we'll go and watch it quick while we're flying. That's a good looking ship, isn't it? Pretty much a box with a little cabin on the front and two big engines on on each side. That to close. Wait for my air to cycle in here. Okay, so now to figure out where exactly I'm going to.
Flare armed.
So who all we got here? We've got Lyria, Sal 5, Riker Memorial, Loveridge Mineral on Lyria, Riker Memorial. How about we do Cuban Mining Facility Sal 5? Equipment that goes there. Go ahead and get off the planet here.
Engines on. Thrusters power low. Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
I'm just going to try to get off right now. I think it's about 11,000 if I'm right. Okay, so now I got that going. Now I can go ahead and set this up. Lyria. Mining on Lyria, and we are good to go. Now we got that going. What we're going to do is head to Lyria, where we have three to drop off on Lyria and 2 to drop off on Riker Memorial.
Quantum travel engaged.
Whee! I love doing that.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, so next is the big one. What we're going to do is while we're flying there, we're going to watch inside Star Citizen at the same time.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, so while that's moving, there we go. That's happening inside Star Citizen. Newest one, episode 8, happened 9 minutes ago. Perfect. Let me bring that up. Play capture. Oops, sorry. Capture. There we go. Full size.
From Babylon 5 to Deep Space Nine, from the Justice League Watchtower to Asteroid M, and perhaps my personal favorite, Space Station 5 from 2001. Space stations are an integral part of many of our favorite sci-fi settings. Even in Star Citizen, when your journey into the persistent universe first begins, your character awakens on Port Olisar, a space station that's high in orbit over the planet Crusader. Space stations are more than just waypoints between destinations. They're one of the many ways we can show mankind's progression throughout the galaxy. And the members of our environment, art, and design content teams have been working to expand Star Citizen's space station vocabulary when it comes to their procedural design. Let's find out more.
We've been looking at increasing the variety and sort of complexity of our space station exteriors in terms of their shape, and basically make our space stations look much more diverse when you first approach them. So the first thing to do was take the concept. We took the concept, we had a look at those, and breaking those concepts down into what would be conceived of like asset sets, and then we're talking about how to stitch those assets together in a modular way. So we would take that first and sort of piece them together by hand to make sure all the assets that we're going to build would work with one another. And then it's a case of taking those into prefab libraries and setting them up to be used with the procedural system. Basically, it's the beginning of fully putting the space stations into a procedural system. Next comes interiors, and then marrying those two things together. And that gives us the ability to go away and then create things like cargo and refinery stations, as well as just the rest stops, but all in a completely procedural way and all fully integrated with one another. So we should see output in terms of like locations for these sort of what we call secondary, like our landing zones are a little more bespoke. These are kind of more secondary locations, but we want a lot of them because they're kind of going to be the bread and butter of the player experience, and we want them all to look different in some way, and we can only do that using a procedural tools. So what it is, it's just the start of a new sort of expansion of our sort of procedural space station locations. So for this release, for 3.6, we're looking at updating the exteriors, so they should be a lot bigger. They'll be a lot more fun to fly around. They'll be more diverse in terms of where the hangars are positioned, where landing pads are positioned, but you're not going to see much in terms of expansion for the next release. That comes in the release after, when we're looking at updating the interiors as well. And then as we sort of roll later on into the year, you'll see those sort of come together, and our entire sort of rest stop experience for the player should be a lot more sort of diverse and expansive.
When trying to sum up Star Citizen in a word, you can find yourself with a variety of options like diegetic, fidelity, or immersion. It's one of the reasons playing the Star Citizen drinking game might be the most dangerous game around, at least for your liver. These words are also the reason our animation team spent time this quarter working on motion capture for bartenders to make these NPC behaviors blend seamlessly within the game's universe in ways that people know, at least subconsciously. It's one more way we're building a universe you can recognize even 940 years in the future.
You should have seen the talent we had in here last week. I'm talking choice.
So last week I was in Austin, and we were looking at the bartender and the bartender behavior. The bartender we have in game right now has a very simple behavior. He works at a very simple counter. He gives you a glass, he gives you, I think, a bottle of whiskey, and that's basically all he can do. But what we wanted to do is to set the foundation to be able to extend it into larger bars, things on ArcCorp, on different planets, in ships and things like that, and to be able to create the bar layouts so that they can be used modularly in other places. So the first thing we did is we looked at the counter that we have, and we said, okay, well, what are the different portions of a bar? And then we started to find ways that we could build sort of an approximation of that using PVC pipes, cardboard, actual bartending instruments in our Austin studio to be able to motion capture a really solid prototype for each one of those sections, like the cocktail bar, the taps and stuff like that. And we shot a number of different liquor pours, I think somewhere in the realm of 25 different cocktails. It's a fine balancing act as well in saying, do we need to ship with 30 cocktails at once? No, we don't. Do we even need 30 cocktails? I don't know, maybe not. But at least what that gives us then is an understanding as to the pain threshold.
Need all the
but
cocktails.
also that the foundational aspects of the bartender are solid for each one of those things. So the whole point of why we're doing this on the bartender is because we are trying to create an environment that when you're in it, you feel like you are in an actual bar. You're in an actual living, breathing location. That bartender is operating just like you would expect a bartender to operate in the real world. you go, hey, I know what that's like, and that there's an honesty and a realism to the environment that you're living in.
Gotta go. Not that kind of place, boss.
If you're a subscriber, you may have already seen the first work-in-progress images of the Vanguard Warden exterior rework in this month's Jump Point magazine, along with the story behind our team's efforts. Now, many of those teams have been looking forward to the chance to return to the Vanguard a bit of the character and aggressive personality that was found in those original concept images. Joining us this week is Joe Neville with more on our look at the return of glowing engine intakes and tank tread landing gear.
So the Vanguard was one of the ships that was in line for a visual update. And we've taken this time to reintroduce some of the features that were in the concept and push it more back in line with that. So one of the features we tried to reintroduce to the Vanguard was the glowing intakes. And this helps the ship to look a lot more aggressive. These are glowing with the missives right now, but they'll be filled in with VFX and particles so that when the retro drives get activated, these will have a lot more presence. Another feature we introduced was the shoulder-mounted missile bays, and these will be deployable when landing gear get deployed. The profile towards the front of the ship is now a lot sleeker, and the materials have been pushed more in line with those of the Retaliator. They're more muted and less game-like, and it helps to give the Vanguard more of a sense of scale, since it is quite a large ship. So another feature we've reintroduced have been the support columns. I think these are just a bit more interesting than what they were. Again, they help to give the ship a sense of scale. These large nacelles, all the kind of engine columns in the ship are very big. So these columns really help to show that they're supporting the weight of the rear engines. So another feature we reintroduced was the landing gear, and we gave it the tires that used to be in the concept. And we've also given it the tank treads that were previously there as well. We've also widened the bottom of the ship to accommodate the habitation pod. And the rear ramp has been widened to be more in line with the Vanguard hoplite variant.
Go inside. No,
this allows more players to be able to exit the ship at the same time. So the exterior of the Vanguard's almost done now. The final steps will be to redo the damage, make sure that all works correctly, and then do the logs again. And hopefully it'll be with you guys soon.
So what did we learn this week? We learned that the process of procedural stations is progressing propitiously. For bartenders, it may be the littlest of things that make a universe feel alive and believable. And the Vanguard appears well on its way towards achieving its namesake at the forefront of badass-looking spaceships. To our subscribers, like I said, check out this month's Jump Point for more on the Vanguard rework story, and of course this week's Subscriber Vault for more images from last week's look inside the 890 Jump. And to everyone out there in the Star Citizen real-life universe, I suppose this one's persistent too, we'll see you next week.
Very cool. Definitely looking forward to my Warden rework. And we are, look at that, we're there. That was
Thanks
perfect
for watching.
timing.
For the latest and greatest in Star Citizen and Squadron 42, you can subscribe to our channel, or you can check out some of the other
Chris.
shows.
Appreciate it, Chris. We're good. Thanks. Oh, look at the timing. Look at that timing. Whew. That is nice.
Thrusters power low. Quantum travel complete.
Where am I supposed to be going now? I don't want to go to 18 yet. So we need to. I'm supposed to be jumping to OM1. That out again. This says OM1. Where exactly is OM1? Okay. Oh, wait. Come on, you were just working a second ago. Wahaha. Wait. I think I may have just got trolled. I I thought I was gaming the system. I think maybe the system might have been gaming me. There we go. Before anything else gets a chance to go wrong. Oh, that was close. Did not like how close to that atmosphere I came.
Quantum travel complete.
Yep. Live trolls are the best trolls, I guess. Okay, so here comes the first 2 of my 5 drop-offs. I currently have 47, almost 48,000 credits. See where I end up when I'm done. I should be about 60 grand, I think. No, maybe 5 times 75. Yeah, it should be about 60 grand. 70.
Quantum travel complete.
I got 2 that go to this spot.
Quantum travel.
And 1 that goes somewhere else on this moon. The last 2 are going to be the hardest 2 because the last 2 have me going same spot. I'm going to have to very carefully weigh in.
Quantum travel complete.
I cannot see anything on this friggin' snowy ass world or moon. I think this is 47. Find out in a minute. Six is 30. Seven, 6, 5.
Landing gear down.
I don't even see it. Oh, it must be amongst all those rocks. Being inside my own job. Enough.
Engines off.
Okay, so I got 2, not 1, but 2 deliveries here. This one goes here. I think there's anybody here but me, so I'm going to go ahead and take the chance to leave it back open. That bird poop, or is that like water or something? I got the package. Waiting for the money to go through. Now we will go back here, switch to the next one. Came here was right there. Take that one back inside with me. It says me. Pop this one off. Feet. Complete. And get thee paid some more. Now I should go up, and I did. Next one is also on Lyria. It is this one. Happens to be not that far away. Only 164 kilometers, which isn't very far at all. I think what we'll do is we'll take the scenic route instead of going up and out of the atmosphere. Just do it from right here.
Flare armed. Engines on. Thrusters power low.
Then get back up and
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
am I crazy or is that a whole lot of foggish stuff? There we go. Right about there. Problem is, unless I go inside, I can't really tell where in the hell I'm supposed to be going to. That does look cool, though. Only thing I'm missing is somebody in the back operating the gun back there. Wave to the camera. Okay, so this may actually take longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be cool, but it's not. I thought it'd be kind of cool to zip across the surface of the area there. Doesn't look like it works that way. So, no joy. No joy at all.
Quantum travel engaged.
This will get us there a little faster.
Quantum travel complete.
There we go. Now I'm going the right direction. Hey, one thing, trying to see this, trying to see any of these blue UI elements on that white background is just nigh to impossible.
Caution, thrusters overheating.
I'm well aware of things.
Caution, thrusters overheating. Landing gear down.
Oh shit, too fast, too fast, too fast. I think I just blew up. Yep, I just blew up. How did I hit so hard? I think my engine shut off. Oh, I think I'm gonna... I think I'm... that was good. That was good. Okay, so they were all in my ship, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, what the hell? Pretty sure I just lost all three of those. Man, I worked so hard, too. Oh, according to this, they're still going. I don't know if they're still there or what. I don't know if they're still there or not. Hello, Pog. How are you today? Don't know if I should go back and check them out again or if I should just say screw it. There's more than enough here. You know what? Let me just go ahead and abandon these. Okay, let's see what we got new. Before I do anything, let me go ahead and get my ship back. That was going really good until, you know, the whole slamming into the thing there. That was a little strange. Not a bad outfit. If somebody can help me out. Okay, let me go ahead and recall this thing. Been all whooped on and stuff. Arc L1. Awesome. Not know that. That is my weapon. That is the weapon that I use. Now at least I know where to get it. That makes me happy. See what we got that goes to Arc L1. Sealing SCRUL5 going to Riker Memorial. It's yellow going to Arc L1. Perfect, I'll take that one. This one is going to Walla. That one's going to L1. I'll take that one. Anything else going to Arc L1? That is... Oop, that's to Daymar. Yep, I'll take that one too. Anything else going to L1? No, looks like that's it. That one's going to Hurston. Hurston, Walla, Riker, and that's it. Okay, cool. So I got the ones I need. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Hopefully this time. Yeah. Hopefully that'll give me what I need. So I got, what, 3? Well, I did get up to 61,000. Yeah, I got 3. So what we got? We've got Daymar. Daymar. And Yella. I guess we'll go to Yella first, considering it is closest. We'll go to Daymar from there. Only ship I can think to take, that I know for a fact won't kill me, is the Max. I'd love to take my core, but unfortunately I don't know if anything will sit in the cabin or if it'll fall off. I'd love to take my Tana. Again, don't know if anything will fall off. I'd love to take my 325A. I'm scared of the ladder killing me. The Andromeda, I think the elevator on that killed me. Do the Max. Again.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Now I can get my LMG. C07. Okay, so we got 3 pickups to take, and then we're going back to ArcCorp L1. Exit. I always was a rebel. Entering the exit, exiting the enters. Such a rebel. Guess we can go ahead and set where we're going.
Systems on.
Waiting. And waiting. Waiting.
Engines on. Thrusters power low.
Go. Go ahead and get where we're heading.
Launch sequence complete.
And off we go.
Landing gear up.
Heading out with a wide-bodied gal. Oh, wide bottom.
Quantum travel engaged.
What are you guys barking at?
Quantum travel complete.
Enough. Nothing out there, guys. Hey! Enough. You guys are supposed to be non-barking dogs. That was the agreement.
Quantum travel engaged.
Although I imagine they probably just hear something outside that's not normal to them. Okay, maybe I should go look outside real quick. I should be safe here at this speed.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I'll be safe. Okay, folks. Bear with me just a second. Be right back. We'll go see what they're barking at. Your favorite, start barking at nothing. This is the part where I hope I have not hit the planet. Hey, look, I didn't hit the planet. That's amazing. It's a miracle. Okay, here we go. At the speed I was going, though, I did not really think anything untoward could happen. But you really do not know about these things. You just really don't. That ring in the distance, as you're sitting here on the horizon, looks so cool. One more boost, I think. About there. Okay, guys, that's enough.
Landing gear down.
Cute the first few times.
Auto land on. Landing successful. Engines off.
Engines off. Landing successful. We did it. Woohoo! Should be like streamers coming out of the dash and stuff. We're live. Nobody died. Woo! Streamers. Fireworks. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yep, this is, this will not end well. I never knew the center of the planet was so, clear. Okay, so now I have to do that again. How about I take a chance with the 325A, pray that the ladder does not kill me. Or I could do the 600I. Try the 600I, see if that one will work. Maybe it won't kill me. The good news is, at least I did not actually have anything in it when that happened.
All of our landing areas are currently full.
What?
Please hold for assignment.
Unfortunately, our automated system is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again later, or select a different ship.
I don't want to select a different ship. I want to use this one.
Your ship has been delivered to the following
Aha.
landing pad.
Which would be... Yep, out there on 00. Good enough. See, that's my other problem with the 600i. The 600i is just big enough that it's too big for most pads, fortunately. Meanwhile, it's not really that big of a ship, I don't think. This doesn't seem like that big of a ship. Maybe it really is that big of a ship. Maybe it's bigger than I thought, than I feel. Hello? Builder, is this thing on? Oh crap. Nope. 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 Maybe this thing will work. Find out what the hell's going on here. I think I'm broken. Now, as much as I hate to do this, I think I broke it. So are you getting out an hour early, Sigov? Cool. In that case, I think maybe I'll go ahead and stop my stream for the day, because I think you and I are the only two watching anyways. That seems like a... I got you. Germany. Wow, that's a hell of a move. Well, unless you and your wife go to Germany to see him. gives you a... gives you a good reason to have a vacation, right? Hey, sweetie, guess what? We're going to Germany to see family. Well, in that case, sir, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down for the day. But I'll be playing this tomorrow. So I got time. Maybe I can get some stuff done I need. I'll see you tomorrow, sir. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of me for the day. I will, however, be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as noon UTC, where I am supposed to be playing some Star Citizen. That is the goal. Whether that will happen or not, I guess we'll find out in the morning, because you just never know. So, until then, be kind to one another, treat each other with respect, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Till then, ciao for now.